Lori from North Carolina. Just
Lori.
calling. I have absolutely not on Mother's Day here. Absolutely not to spackle, which is a word that I made up because when my husband shits, it's like spackle. So it's actually shackle. It's called shackle. But I've never seen anything in my life that I'm entertaining all these people, and I have to run around the house and clean the toilets because when he uses the bathroom, his shit is like cement on the side of the toilet. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand how that happens. That is never. I'm 58 years old. I've never in my life had that happen, but that's every time he goes to the bathroom that happens. And then sometimes I forget, and guests come over, and there's fucking shackle in the toilet, and it's very embarrassing. And it takes scrubbing, and it's Mother's Day, and I'm going to have to deal with that today. You know, I don't have it. There's no words for this, really. I've been married for like 34 years, and if anything's going to take us down, it's going to be this. So, love you, girl. Bye.
Lori, thank you so much for calling. Oh, sorry. Lori, thank you so much for calling. Shout out to Lori in North Carolina. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. All the moms, all the stepmoms, all the baby mamas, all of it. If you've got anything that you take care of, a cat mom, a dog mom, an iguana mom, you know, this is your week, and we're grateful for you. Lori, I hear you on this. Let's break down the bathroom etiquette that men just don't seem to understand. Now, I have had a shackle before. I'm on a strong gut flora regimen, really trying to pump through and get that gut biome to really be a utopic society. So I hear you. But with that comes some days you don't shit and some days you're shitting all day. So I get the spackle. I've been there before. If you've ever overdone it on magnesium or any sort of potassium-based supplement, you're definitely going to be shackling all over, you know, whatever store you're at, whether you're at an outdoor mall, whether you're at a macaroni grill, you know, a cheesecake factory, a T-Mobile store, fixing your SIM card, you're going to shackle everywhere. But I hear you. It is wild to me, too, when my husband goes to the bathroom. He sprays so much air freshener. And I have tried to explain it to him. You need one squirt. I get the nice concentrated poopery, or I get the stuff from Trader Joe's. That's the knockoff version. It's a little essential oil, like a nice orange essential oil or lemon. It's potent. One spritz. Light a match when you're done. Cleanses the air. This motherfucker somehow pulls out an old bottle of Febreze. Y'all, Febreze, I haven't touched a Febreze in 15 years, okay? It's chock full of chemicals. This guy will just shh, as if he is pressure washing the walls with some sort of wildflower and scented Febreze, or it's like cotton scent, which is just nauseating. It's always like a powdery, airy cotton scent. And I'll hear him. This is what's wild also too about being married. Like, whatever. You'll have a full conversation. Oh, I'm losing light. Oh, what happened to my lights? Oh, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. 4:45. Okay, hold on. Sorry about that. My lights in my office just went off. It was probably the ghost in here being like, shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear about this. But I'll hear my husband. This is what's wild about being married. I will have full conversations outside of the bathroom with my husband. And not that I want to, but he's like, let's finish up this conversation, but I got to shit. That's just how that goes. We're pretty open, but also private people. Like, he knows we have 13 bathrooms in this house. Like, there's plenty of places you can go do. Okay, do your thing. I respect your privacy. But what is wild to me is we could have guests over. We could have a dinner party. And my husband will choose to do in the downstairs powder room that is shared by all the guests. He doesn't go up to our room, the guest bedroom, the office. He could take a dump in my mom's room, the downstairs office, the downstairs bathroom in the basement. My husband will get up from a dinner party and sit for 45 minutes in the downstairs bathroom where we can hear everything. And it boils my blood. I'm like, for your own sense of privacy, and I don't know, a shame, are you not going to go upstairs? I don't know if it's like something like a territorial thing where he just needs to let everybody know that, like, this is my house. It's really even not. It's Robin's house. It's her house, technically. And I mean, Robin can crop dust that whole kitchen, and she does most days. And if she did, I'd say, do your thing, mark your territory. But I keep telling Jeff, we have 13 bathrooms. We have 6 guests at this house right now trying to enjoy, I don't know, a sushi night. And you're over here just tearing up the local toilet? And it's the shh, shh, shh. And I hear it and I will scream, 1 squirt, Jeff, 1 squirt. I don't even know where he gets this cotton Febreze from. And then the entire house is just permeating with this powdery scent. It's like you might as well have done an 8-ball. That's how thick that feeling is in the back of your throat. And it doesn't help the doo-doo. It does not help it. It actually makes it linger longer. So I don't know what to tell you, Lori, because I'm right there with you. It is wild to me, the bathroom etiquette on some of these men. I think it's a territorial thing. I think if we were really to look at this and we were all in the wild, they say, does a bear shit in the woods? That was my dad's favorite catchphrase. If he wanted to say, like, okay, come on, is the Pope Catholic? Does a bear shit in the woods? Yeah, they do. And that big dog bear is Lori's husband and my husband. And they're shackling all over the damn house just to let everybody know this is their crib. Did you see that thing that was going on? I was going around online, and people were asking, like, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear? And 90% of women were like, oh, a bear. Yeah, hands down, I would much rather be stuck in the woods with a random bear and have to fight for my life than with a man. Much bigger threat. Much bigger threat. Jeff keeps wanting to go on safari. That's just like lifetime goal trip that we want to do before we have kids. And just, this is our like bucket list trip. So I've been looking into it, trying to find the right time, was going to try and surprise him, coordinating with some of our other friends that want to go. And I just imagine like this will be my moment in the Serengeti on the back of a truck, watching these beautiful wild cats, because that's like my deep fantasy of watching these cats out in their natural habitat. At some preservation, giving back, just seeing these wildcats. And Jeff will be as manly and as strong as he is. He will be on the back of this open air Land Rover. And I could just see it now. He'll be like, oh, just fucking, oh, God damn it. Oh, God, there's a gnat. The gnats are getting me. The gnats. The gnats. Heather, there's a bug on you. And I'll be like, quit fucking hitting at the flies, Jeff. Quit. Don't hit the flies, Jeff. Leave the gnats alone. We're in the fucking Serengeti. We're in the middle of Africa. That's what we took shots for, so that the gnats wouldn't eat us alive. And he'll be, he won't be able to stand still in this open air Land Rover. And one of these wild cats is going to see him causing a commotion over the fucking flies because he's dramatic about everything. And then that cat is going to turn its head and look directly at us and pounce onto the open air Land Rover and rip our skulls apart. I think about that on a daily basis. And as I have been talking to our friend Whitney, who does all of my, big luxury travel, I was like, Whitney, I need to just put Jeff in the back of one of these because I want you to know I will probably die on this safari. And there's been a lot of videos on TikTok recently of people on safaris and the elephants charge the van. There's a hyena on the back hanging on to that extra tire on the back of the Land Rover, just like, they're going to get us because Jeff won't be able to shut the fuck up. Knowing him, he'll somehow pull out this cotton Febreze out of nowhere and just start spraying it. Shh. Trying to get rid of the gnats. It's going to destroy the ecosystem of this preservation. We're going to get banned from Africa. Like, I just see it going down. And he's going to listen to this and then be mad at me and be like, well, you have no faith in me. Why are you throwing me under the bus like this? I'm like, because I have replayed this a million times in my mind. I'm going to go for this once-in-a-lifetime experience, and Jeff is going to get us killed. You know what I mean? Just because he can't do anything small and subtle. And I love him. I'm a bull in a china shop. I am. But I know how to be like, you know what I mean? I know how to like, I don't know, hide. I know how to like go into the woods and hide and do things in silence. Jeff doesn't. He shits loud. He eats loud. He chokes loud. You know what I mean? That's my man. And I love him. But Lori, I get it. Here it was, Mother's Day. And your husband just, you know what I mean? Boot scooting and boogieing in every toilet. And you're trying to have people over. It's Mother's Day. You're already hosting people. You're like, why am I fucking hosting anybody? All of my girlfriends that I talked to, I checked in with my girls, happy Mother's Day. They're all like, we don't want to do anything. We don't want to go to our mother-in-laws for brunch. It's not about them anymore. We're the one with the kids. Like, we're done. You know what you want to do for Mother's Day? Sit your fat ass on your Tempur-Pedic, eat cheese and crackers, and watch the Kardashians. That's what I'd want to do. I took Robin for sushi. We left Jeff home so he could watch the Rangers game. We FaceTime my sister while she's in Mexico. I said, Mom, what do you want to do for Mother's Day? She goes, I hate going out on Mother's Day. I hate it. She never likes to go out. We always go out the night before. I said this last time. Everyone's stressed. The restaurants are overpacked. The food is always shitty. She says, do not take me out on Mother's Day. But you know what Jeff did? He fired up that Traeger grill, and we had a nice filet. He did some steaks that made a nice panzanella. So he does have redeeming qualities, but I do laugh all the time, out loud to myself. I imagine me planning this epic trip to Africa, and we will get eaten by a cat. And if that's the way I go, that's the way I go. But I just want you to know it's not because of me. It will be because Jeff is trying to swat away flies. So that's it.